Good evening and welcome, everybody. It is a pleasure to join you tonight as the president of Laney College. I certainly want to say to the students who are with us tonight, congratulations on your achievement this semester. Certainly, whether it's the challenges of studying remotely or just the general challenges of the world we're living in right now. You've risen above those and you've reached this point of achievement. And I think somewhere along the way, however many classes you've taken this semester, you should absolutely stop and take some time to celebrate that fact. And besides, finals are almost over, right? So that's always a good thing. I also would like to extend appreciation to Professor Daniela for all of her hard work. I also see that Professor Carol Brown and also Professor Tony Clar are with us from Graphic Arts this evening. Congratulations and appreciation to really all the faculty in Graphic Arts. So with that said, students, congratulations to you. I've still been looking forward to this evening. And with that, I'll turn things back over to Danny.
Thank you, President Vesikov. Now I'd like to introduce the Department Chair of the Graphic Arts Department, Daniela Nikolaeva.
Thank you, Danny. That's a good Prosecco. So it's very fruity and crisp and with the undertones of a Zoom meeting. We do have a lot in common with this wine. Tonight, we are all very sparkly. We're all very bubbly and happy and energetic because it's the end of the semester. Holidays are coming. And we gathered here to celebrate our student accomplishment. President Vesikov, Vice President Opsata, academic directors, deans, my fellow teachers, and my precious sparkling students. Welcome to the 5th Annual Graphic Arts Showcase, Graphic Shaker. Last year, because of COVID, we couldn't have our event at Graphic Arts. So this year we're showing artwork from 2020 and 2021, which are all in our virtual gallery. So we have about 20 rooms full of amazing artworks. Today, I want to talk to you about the ups and downs of online teaching and how we as a department and all of us as a college turn the downs into ups. And take a sip of whatever you're drinking. And if you don't have a glass, get one. It's a party. There you go. I can see Joe having a drink there. So take a sip. Good. Feel that taste in your mouth, the sensation in your tongue, and appreciate it. And don't take it for granted. Because when you lose what you had, when life bursts your bubble, it's very hard to sparkle. And that's what happened in March of 2020, when we all had to abandon our classrooms, our labs, and we had to go into the virtual world. All of a sudden, everything became virtual, just like that. The teachers became talking heads, and our students shape-shifted into pictures on a Zoom meeting. And back, we didn't even know how to run Zoom meetings. We didn't know how to build Canvas courses. There's so many technical difficulties. So we had to teach and learn at the same time and navigate through those troubling currents while barely keeping our heads above water. So it was very hard back then to see our glass as half full when our virtual classrooms became half empty. So one by one, our students started disappearing. Even students like Fernando, who used to come after every lecture and tell me, Daniela, me gustan tus clases. You always make it fun. Even Fernando dropped out.
That's true.
That is very true. And my TA, who was supposed to be there, he dropped out as well.
Wow.
Wow.
And he was the one who was supposed to keep students like Fernando in class. I don't blame the students. Many of them simply couldn't have that distant learning thing. Well, it was distant, all right, but it wasn't learning. That's when I started sinking slowly into a pessimistic sinkhole. That's when a little hated troll in my mind started posting nasty comments into my self-discussion. And I started thinking, am I a good teacher? Am I doing this right? What's happening? Why are people leaving? So after 18 years of teaching and winning awards for teaching, I was doubting myself. Raise your hands if you have ever doubted yourself as a teacher or as a student or any other life situation. Let me see. Let me see the color. Wow. I see a lot of hands up. Some people raising 2 hands. So almost half of this room has doubted themselves. They've seen their virtual glasses half empty. And the other ones, they probably went to get a refill somewhere. We all have been in that situation. In some point of our lives, we have all had doubts. We have all felt inadequate. We all felt awkward. It takes a strong person to admit weakness, right? Doesn't it? And admitting weakness doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. And it is because you are already winning the battle. You can silence that worthy hated troll in your mind, and you can delete its comments and just move on. Become better and focus on what you do, not on your weaknesses, but on your strengths, and be the best you can be. And be the best teacher or the best student or the best graphic designer or the best technical director like Rupinda or the best student and the best teacher in the kinesiology department like Heather. So yeah, be the best you can be. And that's exactly what we did at the graphic arts department. We regrouped, we rebuilt our canvas courses, we took classes, and we started doing better and better. So we learned how to teach online. Our students adjusted to our new environment as well. And in the process, we discovered something amazing. A virtual classroom could be good. Our students returned one by one. They adjusted, they started taking online classes. Our productivity as a department went up. In fall of 2020, I was the only faculty member teaching in the entire department. In spring of 2022, we'll have 5 faculty members teaching. And we also hired a new faculty member, Lauren Zimmerman, who is amazing. She's great, just like the other graphic arts faculty, Tony Clark, Carol Brown, Michael J. and Michael Wong. So you may say we refilled our virtual classes and rebuilt our virtual classes. That's all good, but someone may be thinking in the back of their minds, okay, good. But what happened to Fernando? Did he fall through the cracks? Did he never return? And you can ask him because he's here today. And can you tell us how many classes you're taking next semester?
I'm taking 2 classes
All right. And when are you graduating?
in 2022.
There you go. There you go. So Fernando, it's gone through the program. He's going to graduate and move on to be a really awesome graphic designer. Please give it up for students like Fernando and all the graphic arts students and all Laney College students in all of your departments, in all of our classes in the entire college who didn't give up.
Woohoo!
Excellent. And I specifically want to highlight the students in my class 122 who are here today and who put this show together. We worked on this show for more than a month. We collected artworks for all graphic arts classes. We organized them, put them together, and we built the graphic arts mansion. And you're gonna see what we built in just a minute. So that's the moral of the story. Welcome everybody. This is just the beginning, and we will next go to the graphic arts mansion.
You got to be amazed.